You were mom at that time. Now you have become vocal.
But
Separate bench, let me be vocal.
no, my lord, I may not say
So
this.
this is the system that's going on. You keep mom before the court. Court passes an order. Now it comes to another bench. Now you start again submitting. Let try I have kept quiet that time. Now I will make submission. Court will hear. Court is here to hear because this court hears. So make me sound like much.
My lord, don't take me amiss, my lord. It's
Irritating. Just to visit the secretariat.
Onaটা
Ask your why for your latches a person on the street will suffer.
ওনার কারিছি ওনাটা this function is administrative function, not
We are not concerned. It is between government and the governor.
governor.
So what stakes do we have? Today we will ask everybody that you finish up your problem and come back.
No, I've not said that.
Then
But we are waiting for the communication for either file may be returned or file may be
tell us what role the petitioner has to play in this.
But he is an employee of the government. He was also the.
So a person will indefinitely suffer provisional pension since there is inaction on the part of the authorities.
No.
Mr. Mukherjee, we are keeping it on the returnable. But if we find your secretary has not gone and taken the necessary steps, we will call your secretary. We will call your principal secretary that what is the state of the proceedings conducted by state government. Unfortunate, we feel sad. You have neither a book to place before the judge, not to advance your argument on the basis of that rule. See the state of affairs. Even if we desire to help you, we will not be able to.
I'm extremely sorry, but
court would be blamed. Court does not hear. What will court hear if this is the attitude of the councils? Tell us.
This is my appreciation
I
experience of the engineer.
No, my lord.
Was there direction for affidavits?
No, my lord, there is no direction for affidavit, but only thing your lordship will find, two matters are there. First one is, I am for the respondent in both the matters, 11 and 12. My lord, both state of the petitioner, I will the respondent. Well, in this case, what has happened, my lord? The petitioner moved the tribunal.
We are not on the merits of it. It's only for extension of interim order.
We
were about to extend, but your...
my junior was there last time. Extremely sorry, my lord. I could not make it in time yesterday. Now, my lord, with regard to the first part, my lord, first writ petition is concerned, my lord, your lordship may extend the interim order. With the second writ petition is concerned, my lord, interim order may be extended. But your lordship kindly considers the proposed penalty, which is said to be imposed upon me, is 20% pension cut for 5 years. Now, I have retired in the year 2015, 31st of December 2015. Now, by the influx of time, my lord, already nearly 8 years have passed. Even if I assume, I'm not saying, if I assume your lordship holds that the tribunal odd, and my lord, lordships allow them to pass the final order, the quantum of final order would be, my lord, 20% pension cut for 5 years. Now, my lord, in that case, my gratuity has been withheld, and my lord, I am getting a provisional pension that too, my lord, at 2/3 rate. So, my lord, practically whatever punishment, if at all there is no order, my lord, they could have passed that order. My lord, it has already been over long back in the year 2020.
They have deducted.
No.
Well, I'm getting
5 years.
The proposed punishment was 20% pension cut for 5 years. Well, I retired on 31st of December 2015. So my pension starts from 1st of January 2016. Now, if I calculate this 5 years, my lord, this 5 years would be over by 31st of December 2020. Now, my lord, we are on, my lord, 15th of December. Now, my lord, another 3 years have passed. Now, my lord, what I am getting is provisional pension. Provisional pension is 2/3 of the pension itself.
You admit then they will deduct that and pay you regular pension.
Let me get my gratuity and other benefits are there.
If you agree to that, then you are accepting the punishment order then.
No, punishment order has not been imposed as of now. No, what has happened, my lord? The proposed punishment was there.
Second show cause notice has been issued.
My lord, in 2018, in the year 2018, my lord, second show cause notice was issued. My lord, I replied to that in the year 2018. My lord, thereafter, because of their, I must say, lackadaisical attitude or whatever is there, my lord, the file kept rolling from this end to that end. My lord, after prolonged time, I approached the
Then
tribunal.
why didn't you say so many things when the matter was heard?
My lord,
Before justice, whoever was the honorable court?
my lord, at that point of time, my lord, they have taken a plea, my lord. With regard to that, they have approached the authorities within the 6 months' time, what the tribunal has given. That is the reason their lordship passed this order, my lord, for stay of the impugned order of the tribunal. And my learned friend also appeared on that day, my lord. This was also my agitation before that court, that let my gratuity be disbursed.
Then what did the court say ultimately?
My court
Passed an interim order.
interim order to the extent, my lord, that the tribunal ordered, my lord, interim order was granted for stay, limited stay of the tribunal's order. Now, my lord, if your lordship takes up the matter for hearing, my lord, decide the entire thing, my lord, I don't have an issue with this, my lord. But ultimately, my lord, the discipline.
You could have submitted on the first date.
My lord, this was lordship.
Could have submitted, but you were mom at that time. Now you have become vocal. Separate bench, let me be vocal.
No, my lord, I may not say
So
this.
this is the system that's going on. You keep mum before the court. Court passes an order. Now it comes to another bench. Now you start again submitting. Let try I have kept quiet that time. Now I will make submission. Court will hear. Court is here to hear because this court hears. So make me sound like much.
Don't take me amiss, my lord. It's
irritating, just irritating. Sitting division bench as the second part. So sometimes used to be given single bench also. So single bench used to say. Then you people appear in the division bench, you keep one. Then I sit single. Then you start. Finish. You show us the tribunal's order.
My lord, the tribunals, there are two orders, my lord.
It's September 2022.
My lord, there are two orders of the tribunal.
Initially, original application was filed.
Yes.
The tribunal disposed of the application.
No, tell us he was issued, he retired in the year 2015.
15.
Your disciplinary proceeding was not, was concluded.
Yes, concluded. Second so-called notice issued. PSC consent has been obtained. File has been sent to the Honorable Governor. Because under Rule 10(1),
was Rule 10(1). Such things. You don't have to.
No, this year.
Complete terms.
Yes, sir.
Why advocates will say? Now see they have become vocal.
Agent. Can you see what is the heading? The right of the governor to withhold pension in certain cases. The governor deserves to himself the right of withholding or withdrawing a pension of any part thereof, whether permanently or for a specific period, and the right of ordering the recovery from a pension, whole or part of the pecuniary losses caused to the government, if the pension is found in a departmental or judicial proceedings to have been guilty of gross misconduct or negligence during the period of his service, can you see, including the service rendered on the re-employment after retirement, provided that such department proceeding, if instituted while he was in service before his retirement or during such re-employment, shall after the final retirement service be deemed to be a proceeding under this article and shall be continued and concluded by the authority by which it was commenced in the same manner as if the officer had continued service. This is my case. Then such departmental proceedings, if not instituted while the officer in service, whether before retirement or during his employment, shall not be instituted with the leave of the sanction of the governor. Shall not be in respect of an event which took place more than 4 years before such institution. Shall be conducted by such authority in such places as the governor may direct in accordance with the procedure applicable to the department proceedings, and in such order of dismissal from service can be made in relation to the officer. No such judicial proceedings, if not instituted.
That is not relevant.
No, but then 10 is a very vital thing. And 10A, because departmental proceeding was initiated while he was in service. But in the meantime, he retired from service. When second show cause notice was issued, but in the meantime, he retired from service. That's why the file has been sent to the governor. Governor assent is necessary because at this moment, he is no longer in service. And proceeding has been continued.
No, where is that governor reserves the right of withholding or withdrawing a pension?
Pension.
Now that right,
Retirement coverage.
so where is that provision that you have to, at the time of his retirement, second show cause was served?
Yes, second show cause notice.
After retirement, my lord. In 2018, the second show cause was served.
Second show notice.
Then what happened?
Second show cause notice. Then one of the final order has to pass. He has given a reply.
Yes, he gave a
reply. Then we have sent the file to the governor for assent whether.
So that has to be through the Public Service Commission.
No, Public Service we have obtained consent. As they have suggested that 20% of the pension benefit should be cut for 5 years.
So your proposed punishment has been accepted by the commission.
By the PSC.
Yes. Now the file has been sent to governor. In
2021. Sorry, 22.
21.
After 2018, you send it on to 22.
Until unless the departmental proceedings, so far as second show cause notice comes, but it cannot be sent because everything is an administrative way.
Second show cause notice 2018.
I replied in 2018, my lord.
But can you see the second show cause notice? Page
second show cause notice at page 46.
Page 46 for a moment. Second show cause notice. There was some mistake, then it was again corrected. Page 47. Now, therefore, what can you see?
Well, page 41 is the first second show cause notice. I replied to it. They observed certain mistakes are there. Then the second time second show cause comes at page 46. Well, this is the last second show cause notice issued to me.
Page 47. What can you see? And whereas, having regard to the aforesaid findings of the charges and considering the gravity of the misconduct on the part of the charge of charge, the disciplinary authority has proposed a pension of cut of 20% for a period of 5 years under Rule 10 of the West Bengal Service Death Cum Retirement Measure shall, however, effect on other allowances. Now, therefore, pursuant to provisions of Clause A and B of the Sub-Rule 12 of Rule 10 of the undersigned has to furnish the charge officer a copy of the report of the inquiry.
Rule 10, Sub-Rule 12.
12.
Where is Sub-Rule 12?
12 of the West Bengal Classification, Control and Appeal Rules.
Oh.
Because proceeding was initiated under West Bengal Classification, Control, Appeal Rules 1971.
Understood. Where is that rule? You have that rule.
That rule is, I'm not disputing that part, my lord.
So you will not bring the rule. Not required.
No, I will bring the rule, my lord. You'll actually fix any day, I will bring the rule.
How do you conduct your proceedings? I don't understand, sir.
Sorry, my lord.
I don't know. Practice has changed. Practice has changed. Nobody is serious. All stage making. Unfortunate. We feel sad. You have neither a book to place before the judge, not to advance your argument on the basis of that rule. See the state of affairs. Even if we desire to help you, we will not be able to.
I'm extremely sorry, but
the court would be blamed. Court does not hear. What will court hear if this is the attitude of the counsels? Tell us. Is it not an obligation on your part to bring the rules and contest the matter? That is what we used to do when we are at that side of the. And you see, you are making a prayer for final here. First, we disagreed. But when you said 20% pension cut, now we entered into the matter. Now you say, I don't have this. Yesterday also it appeared. Yes, we did not extend the interim order. Seeing this fact, কি করবো ভাই, I don't know.
চাষিটা 20 বার ছিল 15-তে।
No, Mr. Mukherjee, suppose you send a file to the governor's office and the governor does nothing. The secretariat does nothing. Don't you have any obligation?
Obligation, what out 5 reminder has been issued to the secretary to the governor.
To ask your principal secretary to visit the secretariat. Ask your, why for your latches a person on the street will suffer?
This function is administrative function, not a constitutional function.
We are not concerned. It is between government and the governor.
Governor.
So what stakes do we have? Today we will ask everybody that you finish up your problem and come back.
No, I've not said that.
Then
But we are waiting for the communication for either file may be returned or file may be
tell us what role the petitioner has to play in this.
But he is an employee of the government. He was also the.
So a person will indefinitely suffer provisional
No.
pension since there is inaction on the part of the authorities.
No.
Mr. Mukherjee, we are keeping it on the returnable. But if we find your secretary has not gone and taken the necessary steps, we will call your secretary. We will call your principal secretary that what is the state of the proceedings conducted by state government. State government.
Kindly sheet. Last 18th September 21 and 1st December 2030 reminder. 5 reminders. The secretary is writing letter to the senior special secretary to the governor. Under the protocol, the secretary will approach to the.
পিসিআরই দিয়েছি কিন্তু কন্ট্রোল ক্লাসিফিকেশন রুলস লাগবে।
হ্যাঁ এখানে আছে তো ক্লাসিফিকেশন কন্ট্রোল রুলস আছে।
And tribunal said that we are functus officio
because 6 months left.
Oh,
initially they fixed 6 months. But initially tribunal directed us to complete the proceedings within 6 months.
Yes.
But not immediately.
You couldn't do it because of.
Not because file was lying in the government.
Then what did the
Then we filed an application for MA for extension of time complete.
You filed.
That application was rejected. Then we have challenged both the orders. Original order to complete.
Rejected on the ground that tribunal has
become functus officio because 6 already order has been passed earlier occasions. Completely directing the state to complete the disciplinary proceedings within 6 months. That 6 months has left.
You show us an authority that mandamus can be issued against the governor.
No, there is no. That is the issue. On the last occasion before Malad Justice Devanshu Moshak, Malad Justice Shabbil Ashidi. His lordship was of the opinion. You show us any authority. I am totally handicapped. I think my learned friend also there is nothing to show that the court can give a mandamus upon the governor.
Why you are handicapped?
No, I do not find any order, Malad. Different issues.
And the point has been decided by the Supreme Court. The point has been decided by the Supreme Court. Judgment copy to দাও।
3টা দিন আমি হাতের কাছে।
একটা দিয়ে।
এই তো
2015 to SCC page 496 State of West Bengal versus Pranab Chakraborty. Same rule. Whether we are entitled to continue the disciplinary proceedings after retirement.
Mr. Mukherjee, we are not on that. He is also not saying that. His argument is that how long will I wait?
No, if my non-friend contention is that 5 years has lapsed because maximum penalty is 5 years, 20% of the total pension. If my friend agreed that will 20%. No, what are the Yes, disproportionate source of income more than 7 lakhs.
Please do not bring in wrong issue.
No, this is the charge.
Those allegations, we are not on that. We are
this is the charge has been proved.
Simply on the issue that, all right, you have held me guilty.
Yes.
So let me face the punishment.
Yes.
And you say that I cannot give the punishment because governor's secretariat is sleeping.
Whatever, but just give it, don't take it advance. But a death sentence can be imposed by the only by the High Court or Sessions Court, subject to the approval of the High Court. The High Court appeal is pending. Just for appeal. 302 case. But High Court defends it. But can he say that until the High Court decides to execute mediation, convict persons? That means there is some control has been given to the governor. Governor may agree, may not agree. But in normal all circumstances, governor
Agrees.
agrees until unless there are exceptional cases is made out. Because he retired in the meantime.
You show us some authority where this period cannot be, this approval is required from the governor. From the governor's secretariat, it is required.
Or my lord can say, no, governor approval not necessary. We will pass, communicate within 7 days. Within 7 days, we will communicate the order.
File an affidavit, we will finally hear the matter. Heard Mr. Mukherjee learned AGP appearing for the writ petitioners. Praise for extension of the interim order passed on 9th of October 2020. Stop. Mr. Rai, learned advocate appearing for the respondent.
No, only one respondent. There's only one respondent.
Appearing for the respondent. Yes. Praise for liberty to file an affidavit in opposition to the writ petition. Stop. Let such affidavit in opposition be filed within a week after the vacation. Reply thereto, if any, be filed within a week thereafter. List the matter for final hearing in the daily supplementary list of this court on pending. Until this was আমরা কোনটা কেস করছি 18th January.
18th of January.
Interim order already
After RTR is extended till the end of January 2024 or until further orders, whichever is out. Yes. What is the judgment you said, Mr. Mukherjee?
2015 to SCC. Just I have handed over to all authority. Page 496, State of West Bengal versus Pranab Chakraborty. But the same issue went up to the Supreme Court.
Before that also there is a judgment, my lord. I'm not disputing the governor holds the power.
When we dispose of it, we confirm the order. When you are handicapped to give us any sort of, then there is no argument of yours.
With regard to 10.1 is concerned, my lord, 10.1, my lord, initially it was
file your make argument, please come prepared. 2015
Volume 2 SCC, page 496, State of West Bengal versus Pranab Chakraborty.
Thank you.
Last year list. পরেরটা দাঁড়িয়ে গেল। আচ্ছা, কত তারিখ তো?
কোন মাস দেখছেন স্যার? তেইশ দেখছেন স্যার?
23 থেকে 24 মে মাস হবে।
না না, 18 জানুয়ারিতে স্যার।
এইটা জানেন।
জানুয়ারি স্যার।
আমরা তো নাম
23
Yes, next.
আপনারা তো জুনিয়র my lord, same thing, my lord. Item 11 is the, my lord, the order of in the proceeding, my lord. Item 12 is, my lord, with regard to disbursement of my benefits.
There also injunction was.
Yes.
Sir, as because the first writ petition, there was an order passed. The learned, the honorable bench, my lord, said same is to be there.
Say, দেখি order, interim order আছে।
Parent order and the Rejection.
Well, same, my lord, 18-1, both the matters.
So how do you distinguish this Pranab Chakraborty?
My lord, the governor withholds the power, but my lord, there must be an order to it, my lord. Your lordship kindly consider.
Where is,
My lord, the governor.
where is the authority? Show us the authority that second show cause notice, propose punishment. Government has the authority subject to approval of governor.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, governor secretariat is not giving yes or no. If governor says no, everything will be dropped, you will get regular provisions. And if the governor's, his excellency's office says yes, then you will not.
Then I will get accept whatever punishment.
Now, for the period from sending to the his excellency's office and the matter pending in the, it is in the limbo.
Instantly, my lord.
Now, to that effect, whether court can enter and see. This is the issue.
Well, I will try my level best to get hold of
We
it.
cannot say that we cannot take away the power of the governor and we say that don't give the punishment or give the punishment. We don't have that authority.
I understand, ma'am.
That is we will be taking away a constitutional post jurisdiction. To that effect, you show us.
I will try my level best, ma'am, to produce, ma'am.
Next.
Yes.